Trey Songz in studio with us right now. Give it up for this guy. This guy, could you get hot? Give it up for him louder. I know it's early, but come on.
These girls are scaring me, and obviously I'm not the one they want to see.
Who is this guy right here? It looks like the movie Men in Black with the sunglasses on and stuff. Who is this guy?
Yeah, we don't talk about him. We talk about me, baby.
Is this security? Do you have security already?
We talking about me, baby. Trey Songz here, Channel 95, Detroit's hit music. What's happening?
Last time you came in studio was after the Jay-Z show. You walked in here, you were hungover.
I don't remember being hungover.
You don't remember because you were hungover.
I don't remember.
You were out all night. You were partying all night. You were driving by the radio station on your way out of town.
Ah, man.
And we had a great time. We talked about everything.
We did. I remember that.
I got you to admit to things that you probably don't even admit to anymore.
I don't remember that either.
I burned the copy of the tape, by the way. I just want you to know that.
I hope you did, because it sounds bad.
Things are blowing up for you, man. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Everything's going great.
So how has this been on this Usher tour? You were great last night?
It's been phenomenal. You know, every time I come to Detroit, there's so much love shown. So, of course, that was a great show. Shout out to everybody that came out to Joe Louis. Shout out to Usher, the homie Miguel. And, you know, it's been a great package. You know, we halfway through. Last show is New Year's Eve. So it's been like a 2.5 month tour, kind of, sort of.
Do you and Usher hang out?
Sometimes.
Like, what do you guys do when you hang out?
Drink and go to the club.
Yeah.
Do
you get to go to clubs, though? I mean, how do you and Usher get to go to clubs and enjoy yourself?
The Men in Black guy standing right there.
He's not even cracking a smile. Look at this guy. I'm telling you, we're going to get, by the way, a naked girl's walking in here in a second. We're going to see if this guy really is a true man and what he'll do when that happens.
Where are they?
You want to trade?
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
So you guys do get to go out? You get to go out and enjoy yourself?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's hard work, but it's very much enjoyable at times.
How has your life changed since you now have had multiple hits on the radio and you've been on tour with Jay-Z, now Usher? How has your life changed?
Well, it changes very gradually, actually, for me. You know, I started in 2005, and this, of course, has been the most successful year for me. But you know, the fact that I stay working, you know, sometimes I don't really get to grasp the real change. You know what I mean? I'm like, from here, I'll go to an in-store, to the venue, you know, to the bus, to the next city, and we'll do it all over again. So it's definitely more fans. I could feel it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm moving so fast, I don't really catch a grasp in how much different it is.
So it's like you're so busy, you don't realize how big you are right now. You don't realize it until you have time to sit back and think about it.
Yeah,
right?
Sometimes like you just going through the motions. Like I think about last year this time, I wasn't, you know, playing these big venues every day. It wasn't people waiting outside of stores at like a day before I got there.
Let's talk about this. During the last tour, you were with Jay-Z, and one of the stops was Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And during that stop, you guys actually went to the White House.
Oh, that's
the
right.
president invited you to come to the White House, right?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was great, you know, meeting the president, sitting in the Oval Office, and him actually knowing who I was, and he told me he was proud of me, and that's like one of the highlights of my life.
Do you get to like sit in his desk in the Oval Office, or?
No, I didn't sit at his desk, but you know, there's the desk, and then there's like couches and the whole little area. So he didn't sit at his desk either.
Jay told us he sat at the desk.
He sat at the desk in the Situation Room, not at the desk in the Oval Office.
Was it? Did he like do it for just pictures, or did you guys joke around about stuff like, "Hey, here he is sitting out in the situation"?
Oh, we all sat there. He sat at the head. I sat like Beyonce sat on the other side of me, and I sat right at the right beside Jay. And we sat there and we just chopped it up for like 5 minutes, and you know, act like kids in the White House.
Is that the most amazing? Was it one of the most amazing experiences?
No, it definitely was. Highlight of my life.
Pictures. How fast? Let me ask you this question. How fast are pictures on Facebook after you're in the White House? Like, are you like...
No, actually, it took a while for those pictures to come out. It was like 2 weeks later, the first picture came out. And they actually weren't from us because we didn't have the pictures. I didn't get my picture till like a month and a half after.
Did you go pee in the first?
Why would you ask
the
that
first
question?
bathroom? Did you get to go?
That is so weird.
I did not.
Like I would go because I've heard people say that even the toilet paper has the presidential seal on it.
No, it's crazy. Like to see the things they have in there. Like the tour of the house, we were there for probably like 2 hours.
What were the kids like? Were they hanging out there too? Sasha and Malia?
We met both of them. They're beautiful girls, great spirits.
You hang out with Jay-Z and Beyonce and the president and Nicki Minaj. Obviously, you had to hang out with her because you recorded the song together. Did you see, by the way, what happened to her and Regis and Kelly the other day?
I didn't.
Old man Regis smacked her on the ass.
That's
I
dope.
just thought that was kind of funny. Did you get to smack her on the ass?
I won't talk about it. Regis can do that because he's
Is that really
old
her
and white.
ass?
I don't
He's
know.
old
I
and
haven't
white?
even touched it.
I didn't realize old and white guys get to smack asses.
Yeah, he's old and white and he's on the morning show. He could do that. Like, here's your ass. Let me
I
touch
don't
it.
even remember the last time he was in studio with us. How was he going to remember if he ever smacked her ass? It could have been one of those
I would
nights, you know?
definitely remember that. Don't get that confused.
I'm talking Nicki Minaj right now with you because there were rumors. I read on was it Radar or TMZ? There was a rumor that you two guys were in a relationship and maybe quite possibly could be in a relationship right now.
No, we're not.
So there's nothing more than just professional relationship.
No, Nikki's cool. You know, I don't rock with her like that.
Is she your type?
Definitely.
Describe your type. I'm interested now.
Are you?
Well, I'm just saying, like, describe your type.
Is she your type?
No, I'm sure all these girls in here are wondering the same
I'd do
thing.
it.
You do her? Would you do her
Would you
seriously?
say it like it would be a chore?
Would you, I mean, like seriously?
Screw you.
You know, it's
Do you know that she has never been with a black man before?
It's true.
yeah, change your life.
You could be the first.
Explain that to me.
That's
Why?
No explanation needed, baby.
Do you know the security guard finally moved his head once she said that? He noticed that. Look at him. He's nodding his head right now. Look at that. If you haven't noticed that, you can see that on the video on mojoonthemorning.com.
When was the last time you had sex for real?
Last night.
Who was it?
Someone you knew or someone you didn't know?
Someone I know.
Okay.
How was it?
This is getting weird.
Was it?
I think she should ask all of these questions.
Just questions like pretend I'm President Obama asking you kind of crazy questions like this. Where were you? Were you in a hotel room or was it on a tour bus?
Where was I? I was in a hotel room.
Was it?
My album's out actually too.
Wow. All right. I'll tell you. Is she here right now or is she listening? Is she listening?
The album is in stores. I will be signing it at Best Buy.
He's good.
You take care of. By the way, the one thing I will tell you is that you do take care of your fans. I mean, not in that kind of way, but you do take. Like I will say that when you go on CD signings and stuff like that, like fans have commented that you.
Well, they're the reason I am who I am. So it's important that they feel appreciated and loved.
So what's next for Trey Songz? What's gonna happen to you once you get done with this tour? Why do I predict that you will be the headliner on the next tour that you come through town with?
I appreciate that prediction, and hopefully it's true. You know, just continuing to work hard and pursue what it is that I've been pursuing all this while, and you know, try to better myself in every area, whether it be the music, the performance, and you know, just still chasing the dream. I still feel like I just started, so this actually still feels as if it's the beginning for me.
I want to ask you a couple questions because you know when you get in the music business, you know you have people that kind of mentor you. Your mentors have been guys like I'm sure Jay's probably been a mentor for you, right?
Yeah, Jay-Z, Kevin Liles, Troy Taylor.
Do they tell you what to do in bad situations? Like if you get into a situation that might be uncomfortable, do they actually say this is how you handle it?
Well, the conversations we have are case by case. It's not like a tutorial for being in a music game. You know, it's the conversations we have over time that, you know, are about different situations. It's not like I say what happens if I do this. You know, I'm actually a pretty smart guy.
Like, let me ask you because you are a smart guy. Let me ask Trey Songz, how would you have handled all the Kanye West stuff that's happened over the last month or so?
I mean, I wouldn't put myself in a lot of situations he got into in the first place.
So you wouldn't have gone up on stage and done any of that stuff like he did with Taylor, or
of course not.
What about the you know he constantly goes to Twitter? Do you go to Twitter right after when you have a beef with somebody? Do you like use your Twitter to?
I mean, I'm pretty good in keeping my personal life away from the life of Trey Songz. It's two separate things.
Do you think I have not heard this? Everybody keeps talking about how Kanye disrespected Taylor Swift with what she did. Do you think he disrespected Beyonce by what he did?
I think he definitely crossed a lot of boundaries. Beyonce didn't want him to go do that. You know, so whether she felt it was disrespect or not, you know, that's for them to.
Are you saying that because that's what you think, or that was like something that was talked about when you were hanging out with her?
Of course, we didn't talk about Kanye West when I hung out with Beyonce.
What'd you talk about?
We're going to talk about Kanye West.
Do you like Kanye West?
I don't talk about Kanye West. This is probably the most I've talked about Kanye West all year.
All right, so you would not handle things the way that he's handling.
Not at all. I'll be at Best Buy later.
All right.
And the CDs in stores.
All right.
The Joe Louis later. Well, hold up. That was yesterday.
Yeah.